Good evening. Good evening and namaste to all the viewers, all my dear students. You all are welcome to Genius Lakshya, which is a unique platform for all the competitive examinations in our country. In general and particularly, we have been focusing on the most prestigious examinations like UPSC, State Public Service Commission like GPSC, and services for defense like NDA and CDS. So this has been our focus, and I have been coming to you with various updates with static as well as dynamic information according to the syllabus of UPSC. And in the series of these lectures, we have started Indian polity, which is very, very important, very, very significant. And in Indian polity, we will discuss, we will understand, we will know all the topics gradually. But today, I have come to you with the National Commission for Backward Classes. We have already discussed two important commissions. Number one, National Commission for Scheduled Castes. Also, we have discussed next the National Commission for Scheduled Tribes. And today we are going to discuss the National Commission for Backward Classes. So very, very important to understand all the commissions, because in most of the examinations, you will get questions from this topic. So let's understand the topic. If you have any doubts and any queries regarding your career, then you can write me on my email ID, that is rohitsika, SHIKA, at geniusschool.co.in, and you will get the answer of the doubt. Okay, so let's start the presentation of the day. So the National Commission for Backward Classes, let's start from its background, its establishments. So here we will understand the objective of the commission, the composition of the commission, and the various functions of the commission. So in the Mandal Commission, in the Mandal case judgment in 1992, the Supreme Court of India directed the central government to constitute a permanent statutory body to examine the complaints of under inclusion, over inclusion, or non inclusion of any class of citizen in the list of backward classes. Okay, so the 1992 judgment of the Supreme Court of India stated to establish a body, a permanent statutory body, and its function is to examine the complaints under the inclusion, over inclusion, or non inclusion of any citizen of class in the list of backward classes. Then, accordingly, gradually, the National Commission for Backward Classes, in short, NCBC, was set up in the year 1993. Later, the 102nd Amendment Act of 2018 conferred a constitutional status on the commission. So, in 2018, in the 102nd Amendment Act, it got the constitutional status. As we know that some bodies are statutory bodies, some bodies are constitutional bodies. Constitutional bodies are those bodies which are directly created by the Constitution or which are brought into the Constitution through amendments. So, 102nd Amendment Act of 2018 gave the NCBC a constitutional status. So, the NCBC became a constitutional body. Further, for this purpose, the amendment inserted a new article, that is 338B in the Constitution. So if you will see in detail, you will see that there are three articles associated with the national commissions. Number one is 338. 338, it deals with the National Commission for Scheduled Caste. Then Article 338A, it deals with National Commission for Scheduled Tribe. 38A. Then Article 338B. This article deals with NCBC, is National Commission for Backward Classes. Hence, the commission ceased to be a statutory body and became a constitutional body. Previously, the Commission had a status of statutory body. Statutory body is a body which is created by the Act of Parliament, and this body gradually became a constitutional body. So it got the status of constitutional body. Further, one should know that the scope of the functions assigned to the commission is also enlarged under the new dispensation. Means the power, the scope, the areas of responsibility assigned to the National Commission for Backward Classes also became more. It was enlarged in the new status. This was done in order to safeguard. The objective of this National Commission is to protect, to safeguard the interests of the socially as well as educationally backward classes more effectively. So this is the function, this is the objective of NCBC, because these people are educationally as well as socially not much progressive. So in order to make their educational as well as social status better, the NCBC has been constituted and it functions in the interest of this community. It promotes the interest of these people. It plans for the social development, educational development, and economical development of this community. So, the objective is to take the standard of the people to the next level. In other words, the constitutional status of the new commission is at par with National Commission for Scheduled Caste, NCSC, and the National Commission for Scheduled Tribes, that is NCST. So here basically it wants to say that all these commissions are at par with one another, and NCSC, NCST, and NCBC, all three constitutional bodies, have equal functions, objectives, and status. The commission, the National Commission for Backward Classes, this commission it consists of a chairperson, a vice chairperson, and three other members like NCSC, like NCST. NCBC has the same composition. What are the composition? There will be one chairperson, there will be one vice chairperson, and three other members. Now, as we have already discussed, the functions of the scheduled caste, it is equivalent to NCBC. Okay, so the functions are like to investigate and monitor matters relating to constitutional and other safeguards for this is BC to evaluate their working. Also, to inquire into specific complaints with regards to deprivation of rights and safeguards. So, basically, NC, BC, NC, ST, and NC, SC. All these bodies have same functions. To participate in the advice on the planning process when the commission takes part in the planning process of this community, and its objective is social development, economical development of the people. It also evaluates the progress of their development under the union and under the state. Fundamentally, it is an organization which takes care of the social, economical, and educational development of this community. So, whenever the union government or a state government constitute any planning, any policy, any matter for the development of this community, then the National Commission is consulted to present to the President annually, and every year the report is present to the President of India, or the report is also, it may be presented at such other times. The report upon the working of those safeguards is presented to the President by the Commission. To make recommendations as to measure that should be taken by the union and by the state for the effective implementation of those other measures and protection for the welfare, for the social development, for the economical development of the people. So it takes care of all-round development of the people. Also, the commission is there to discharge such other functions in relation to protection regarding welfare of the people, regarding development of the people, regarding the advancement of the people, as the president may specify time to time. The commission presents an annual report to the president. As we discussed that the National Commission presents yearly report to the President of India. Also, the National Commission can submit a report as when it thinks necessary. So, number one, yearly. Number two, when the commission thinks it should be presented. The President places all such reports before the Parliament along with the memorandum explaining action taken on the recommendation made by the commission. So where we can say that fundamentally this is a commission and this commission recommends to the President of India, and those recommendations are placed before the Parliament by the President of India, and at the same time the President also forwards the report given by the commission to the state government or to the state governor. The memorandum should also contain the reasons for non-acceptance for any such recommendations. The governor places it again as the president places it in front of or before the Parliament of India. Similarly, the governor of a state places the report forwarded by the President of India before the state legislature. Along with a memorandum explaining the commission. Then the memorandum should contain, the memorandum submitted, it should contain the reasons for non-acceptance of any such recommendations. As we got to know that the commission gives recommendations, and if the recommendations are not accepted, then the memorandum should be presented with the reasons. Now we will know the powers of the commission. The commission is vested with the power to regulate its own procedure. Means, commission has power, it has authority to formulate its own process and procedures. The commission, while investigating, because the commission also does the function of investigation. So when it investigates any matter or inquiring into any complaint, has all the powers of a civil court trying to a suit, in particular in respect of the following matters. Let's know. When the commission functions as an investigating agency, it enjoys the power like a civil court during the investigation, right? So it enjoys the powers, the authorities like a civil court while investigating upon the matter. Summoning, calling someone for investigation, and enforcing the attendance of any person from any part of India and examining him on oath. This is the power enjoyed by the National Commission. Also, it enjoys the power for requiring the discovery and production of any document. Also, the National Commission enjoys the power for receiving evidence on affidavits. It enjoys the power for requisitioning any public record from any court or office. The National Commission also enjoys power for issuing summons for examination of witnesses and documents. Lastly, the Commission enjoys power for any other matter which the President may determine. So these are all powers enjoyed by the National Commission for Backward Classes. The central government and the state government are required to consult the commission on all major policy matters affecting the scheduled tribes. The commission is also required to discharge similar function with regards to Anglo-Indian community as it does with respect to scheduled caste. In other words, The commission has to investigate all matters relating to the constitutional and other legal safeguards for Anglo-Indian community and report to the president upon their working. So we discussed the function, composition of the National Commission. So there is no much difference between National Commission for Scheduled Tribes, National Commission for Scheduled Castes, and National Commission for Backward Classes. So these are the important three commissions we discussed today. So far, gradually we have discussed all the commissions. If you have any question, then you can definitely mail me on my email ID, that is Rohit SHIKACK at geniusschool.co.in. So this is the end of the presentation. Thank you very much. See you soon with some different topic. Till then, take care. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.